Hi, welcome to day 7 of the 7-day photography challenge. At last, I reached the end. It's amazing. What am I doing today? I thought I would do seascapes. Seascapes, boats, White Cliffs of Dover. It's a gloriously sunny day for a Sunday. It's now 10 past 11 in the morning, so it's not lunch yet. That gives me time to get out, do some photography. I'm just going to use the cyber shot because it gives me the aspects that I can zoom into things more than my 140 lens that I used yesterday for the motorsport. So looking at this, we've got the port with the ferries. There's a lot of activity and the sea is so green this morning. And I guess that's the reflections of the sun and all of that. I can see boats and everything out there. So let's take some pictures, shall we? Because it is very much a day in the life of Tudor's photography. I am taking a picture of that scene. And I want to get some of the swimmers. You can see the swimmers down there. Zoom right in. I'm showing you the picture, but it's not really happening, is it? Oh, it's windy up here. I've got a swimmer. Ferry leaving the port. With this super zoom on this Sony, it's really cool because it lets you get right in. This might not be the best location to start the vlog, but I was trying to get a shot here. Oh, seagull. Let's take a picture of the seagull quickly with his wings spread. Oh, he's tucked his wings in again. Missed him. So that's my intention. I'm going to go up to the White Cliffs just over there and have a bit of photography, looking down on the port, maybe get some street photography because there'll be people there, and then conclude with a bit of lunch. I am actually at Dover Castle. The sky's changing colour. You can see the Roman lighthouse just there, creeping up behind the Admiralty barracks behind the church. And I was contemplating, do I actually just walk around the castle taking photographs? Because I thought that might be a good thing to do, but I might leave that for a second day. And not a photography challenge, but just actually walking around the castle, taking random shots. Because random shots is my thing. Okay, let's leave here. I'm going to get over to the White Cliffs of Dover area. It's obviously very busy, and I'm having to queue up. And I wonder if it's all the foreign people, because they're in the left-hand drives, and they have to get out their car to go to play.
Good morning.
Hi there.
Thank you so much. Sorry about the wait. Thank you so much. Enjoy. You know where you're going?
I do, yeah. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you. Have a good day.
I feel like I'm in Barbados, which I always enjoyed. Right, let's park up, go for a walk. There's so much to see if you're doing a walk around the White Cliffs of Dover, so it's worth taking your camera with you. There's wildlife, there's plant life, there's the views of the sea, and on a clear day you can see France, which is always very good. There's all the shipping, and I always find that fascinating, looking at the shipping. But there's also the view of the castle. Now, I know I was just over there, but it's worth taking a look at it just from this side of the cliff. So I'm going to head out that way now, just to the entrance, basically where I showed my ticket from. So it's a walk back, but we can handle that, because then I can cut down and walk along the coast. So walking down, you can see the church in the distance anyway. Don't know if you can see the castle yet. But in an effort not to make this video too long, because it's all about photography, not a ramble, not a walk. You can do that on my Tudor Travels channel, link up here. And yeah, let's go and see what the castle looks like from this side. And there's the castle. It's funny because it's bathed in sunlight, but there's moody clouds all behind it. I just want one shot, that's all. One shot of the castle, perhaps with the best composition that I can get. And that means avoiding the road and the sign, but get the view with the trees right across. Let's try it. It's important because you can just rock up, take the shot, but actually you've got to still be thinking composition, light, you know, aspects, all of those things, if you want to improve your photography. And I'm guilty of this. I'll just point the camera, oh, that's a nice shot, like a tourist. So unless I'm out doing landscapes with the tripod and I'm taking my time, all that kind of stuff, if I'm out doing it like with this, it's opportunist photography. There's a shot, click, off you go. But I actually want the castle kind of illuminated in the sun, and it is now. And it's a question of whether I have the church in the shot as well. To come out a little, I'll take 2 shots. I like it because of the hustle and bustle and the activities. And I often find that there are minute things that I can zoom in on and get really abstract-y shots, like that staircase. There's a lifeboat coming in. It's probably got some of the, what do you call them? Migrants who have been trying to get across. So what I'm going to do is take a walk just along the cliff edge here till I get to the top summit on the other side. If I see some people, I'll take pictures of people. If I see more shipping and boats, I'm having to duck my head here, then I'll take more pictures. I'm going to give you some cine footage. I call it cine, it's like having a cine camera, isn't it? Because it's not a dedicated movie camera, it's a normal camera. Look, everyone's going to France. Lucky people. I want to do it, you know, I feel the urge. DF. Delft Seaways, that's a new one on me. How zoomy in can we get? Interesting. So I'm going to get the Irish ferries coming in. Nice. Oh, wow, look at that one. I'm giving you footage now. There's a ferry coming in, and it looks wonderful, just sailing in over the channel. I'm going to walk along, might see some people, might see nothing else. Maybe I've chosen unwisely for my last day of 7th day challenge. But you know, again, it goes back to what I've said, perhaps in all 7 of these videos, including this one. It's kind of getting into the routine of having a camera with you. My 3 scenarios: 1, purposefully taking photographs, you have the gear with you. 2, you have the gear with you just in case you see something, but you're not intentionally going out to take photographs. 3, you've got no gear with you at all, and you see some sight and you think, if only. But I will put an caveat with number 3, in that we'll probably always have our mobile phone with us. So, yeah, probably take a picture, wouldn't we? I'm just looking down here. We've got people in their high-vis jackets. A bit of construction going on. Police car. So I think a couple of shots here. Because I can zoom right in. I'm going to use the post as a stabilizer. I think because it's getting windy now, I'm having trouble stabilizing the camera. It's one of those posterity images. You could probably sell it on a stock website, couldn't you? Right, so let's get these people. A bit of random street photography on the White Cliffs with the guy pointing. Come on, be quick. Missed it. Right, enough of this. I'm going to go up the top, walk along that edge there, and then head in for a coffee, I think. Forest scene. And you can see my screen now. Now, if I go into, this has got like presets in it. So if I go into auto mode, I can choose to make it warmer. So it does its own kind of processing in the background. Nice. And also, coming up from the stairs and out of breath, there's another scene here. So I actually get some scenic woodland photography. I like the stairs. Stairs that lead to nowhere. Do we go portrait for this? come down on the ground to get the leaves. That's nice. I told you that there was some opportunity to do some wildlife photography, plant photography. Got these kind of brambles and raspberry bushes along here, but there's a lovely yellow thing going on. So, close up of that, I think. 7-day photo challenge, and you get the opportunity to take pictures of absolutely everything. Square crop, but I like the green leaf as well. How much of that can I put? It's that angle, isn't it? Ah, yes. Plants. Even got some plants photographs in today. Not bad at all. There's the visitor centre. I feel there's a coffee and maybe a cake with my name on it. Or maybe some lunch. Got ferry leaving. Oh, my wanderlust is going crazy. I want to go. Where can we go? I think we can only go to France, can't we? The screen is too bright. I can't actually see. There's some people coming down the lane, so I'm going to get a street photography shot. Street photography, reportage. Let's do a 5-minute video. No, that's not going to work, is it? I just saw the castle in the distance, and it was bathed in light, and it just looks so great. Castle, lane, man walking, adding that human element. Very nice. Today is about opportunist photography. I think I mentioned it earlier. Yesterday was specific. I wanted to capture motion, and I had hoped for some rain because I wanted to do umbrellas as a theme, but I might leave that for a separate video. There's a family here. Yeah, I might leave the umbrellas. I think that would be a great theme. Just go out in the rain with my own umbrella, this protected underneath, taking lots of pictures. Right, last picture, I think. It's a bit scenic. We've got the telescope thing and a boat leaving. Kind of says travel and Dover to me. Right, let me go to the coffee shop. Hopefully I'll get a seat, and we will conclude with some thoughts on what's, how this 7-day challenge has panned out. I'll have a sausage roll and an apple caramel crumble slice and a small latte. Where to sit? Should we have a look outside, see if there's anything available? Oh, yes. Sweet little table by the window. Well, do I think I've earned this? I do. So I'll tuck into that in a minute. This concludes day 7 then of the 7-day photography challenge. I'll take my glasses off so that you can see my face. It's been a strange one because I technically didn't have a purpose. I would go out, for each of the different days and just take different genres of photography. I think I've captured street photography. I've done a little bit of landscape and certainly done motorsport. It could have been different if I'd have said, right, Monday you're going to do this, Tuesday you're going to do that, Wednesday, that kind of thing. But actually it just reflects what I think I've said throughout the whole episodes in the series, that it's kind of a day in the life. It's capturing things if you've got the camera with you. And I think that does enhance your skills as a photographer as well, because it hones the photographer's eye. And you start seeing composition, oh yeah, that'll make a nice shot. Or if I move the lens to the left or the right, that kind of thing. And it makes all the difference. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging on if you watched all 7 episodes. The playlist is linked up here. And I'll put a thing in here just at the end of this episode. What do I do next? Take 2 weeks off, I think. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and bearing with, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye for now.